the heart of the climate change movement, especially its extremes, it does seem to be a denial of something very essentially human, you know? And I don't know how much freedom we should curtail to save a planet that's as mortal as us, you know? No matter how many bamboo straws we use, at some point the sun's going to explode. Comedy. My point, but you can't air an opinion like that because you go, oh, you're anti, you're denier. Because the only stances you can hold now, you're pro, you're anti. That's it, on every issue. So fucking boring, innit? Got to pick a side. I don't know when it started. Probably Brexit. It feels like it was Brexit, you know. And because some of us have got quite nuanced takes on Brexit, as it happens, yeah? I, for one, think the whole thing would have been avoided if Eastern European food was any good. That's my take. It's not good stuff, is it? Bad vibes. And because we got called anti-immigrant in the wake of the referendum, and of course there was unseemly elements. I think it's not fair. I think as a country broadly, we love, welcome and cherish immigrants if we like the food. That's sort of always been the rule, hasn't it, with British people? Because before immigration, this country was fucked in the kitchen. I mean, you remember the 50s, oh boy, God bless you. I mean, what was that? Mince, rhubarb, an onion if it's your birthday, that's it. Your first 10 birthdays, just cutting into an onion, candle in it, it's bleak. Then immigration begins in earnest. The Irish come over, and we're like, well, hang on, we've already got potatoes, so what are you bringing to the table? Have you tried Guinness? Fair play, in you come. What is it? What is it? Is it Marmite? Is it milk? I love it. Don't know what it is, love it. Then people from India came, introduced the British to flavour. The concept of flavour. Spice that's not black pepper. Incredible. And it continues, doesn't it? You know, Southeast Asia, Far East, West Africa, the Caribbean. All of them come in to rest now in this beautiful melting pot culture where we go out, we get pissed, and we eat food that's not from here. But none of you go out for Polish, do you? You don't fucking... It's not on the list. You're not hungover tomorrow. I can't be asked to cook. Let's get a takeaway. Yeah, what should we get? Indian, Chinese, Mexican, Thai, Turkish, Vietnamese, pizza, pasta? Nah, man. Tell you what, I could murder a fucking borscht. You know that purple soup that tastes like wet earth? And it looks like when you get blood in your stool? Yeah, that's what I'd like. Ideally with some black bread that's hard enough to build a fucking house out of. Some 8% lager, because I'm homeless, apparently. That's what I'd like. Settle the stomach. It's not a date night food, is it? You want to go on a date, you probably go Italian, you know, Spanish, tapas. I mean, yeah, it's light, it's sex. You're not taking a woman to an Eastern European place. You're mental. Hey, you want to go out for dinner with me? Yeah. You got anywhere in mind? Well, let me ask you this. Do you like cabbage? I know this cute little Moldovan joint. It's just open. Set menu, 4 courses. Every one of them is just cabbage. But in between each course, they give you a shot of pure vodka. Apparently, it's so that you can forget what you just fucking ate. Really clever. Cleanses the palate and the mind. So tiring, isn't it? Every issue gets churned through this news cycle. Pro, anti, you know, huge things like transgender rights, massive thing. You go, you pro-trans, or you anti-trans. You're like, well, hang on. There's loads going on. There's toilets and then there's sport. That's 2 entirely different things, isn't it? You know, toilets, I think, well, piss where you want, you know, because we all do it, don't we? I frequently identify as disabled. You know what I mean? Wherever, fucking stretch, wherever. And people say, oh, what's to stop a sexual predator walking into a woman's bathroom? And you go, well, nothing. But that's true now, isn't it? I don't want to bum you out, but the only thing stopping that now is there's a little thing on the door saying that toilet's for women, you know? But this person's a sexual predator, aren't they? I don't know anyone whose moral code would allow them to sexually attack someone and yet forbid them from disobeying door signs. I feel like if you've got no problem with one, you'll have little truck with the other, you know. I'm going to have my way with a woman I find. I'm going to sneak past the receptionist at the gym, down the corridors, past... Oh, for Pete's sake, it's a woman's bathroom. Fuck, I can't go in there. Sure, I may be a rapist, but I'm no trespasser. I'll wait here like the gentleman I am. But that's toilets, that's one thing. Then you got sport, entirely different thing. I think you can think that on toilet and still think it's a bit fucking weird. Turn on the TV, see a trans woman competing in a women's weightlifting, you know? It's strange. Like, I'm shit at football, terrible at football, right? But if I identify as under 9, my bedroom would be filled with tiny trophies.